Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about the Umbrella Academy season number 4, and a Netflix original series. This is the last episode. No, this is the last season of the whole entire series. Things go down. Things wrap up. Big finale, all that stuff like that as well too. And we're back with this crazy, wacky family. Now, in the last season, season number 3, they went to a whole new world, and this time, this world, they didn't have any powers. And so they just split up and did their own thing. And you see them, and people are catching up back on this episode. Seeing, I'm starting off the first episode here. Everybody's doing their own thing, and not they're not exactly where they want to be. Some people are struggling more. Like you have Victor. He has he worked at a bar. I don't know if he owns it or not, but he seems to be getting around a lot of women. But all the relationships seem to end badly. And then you have Diego and Lila. They're married now, and they also have children. But at the same time, they're also miserable. You got Diego missing the life he used to have as being a superhero. He kind of misses that. He's more like a UPS man now. And you have Lila. She's missing her life too. And so, but she sneaks off to this place where these meetings go, where people like in a way almost like a cult, where they pretty much find artifacts that belong to the other worlds, because they know the world they live in isn't right. And so, they know the Umbrella Academy is involved with that, so they call it something like the Umbrella something group, and they're pretty much waiting for the clearance or the whatever thing for the reset the whole earth and make things right. They're waiting for that thing to happen. And you also have like Allison. She's still trying to be an actor, but now she went from like being like high end to now low end. She does commercials. She does anything she can to try to make a living. And she's struggling. She's a struggling actress, but she is working. And you have Klaus, who had a big personality, even though he was a little bit of a drug addict. But now he's like scared of everything. He doesn't want to do anything. He just lives in the basement. He just lives in Allison's basement, like scared just to be part of the world again. And you have Ben. He just got out of prison because he's scamming a lot of people with all of their money. And you have uh what's his name? Not Reginald. Luther. Yes, you have Luther. He is well, a stripper, and a struggling stripper as well too. It doesn't make any sense really, because he's a nice looking guy who's in pretty good shape, and the girls seem that don't seem to be into him at all, which is just weird, because he's like, okay, fine, whatever. I mean, yes, his dance moves are terrible. I mean, he can't dance at all. I don't know how he became a stripper in the first place, or why he chose that path. I don't know, but anyway, he's struggling with that as well too, and so all of them and all of them are like just trying to live in this whole new world, and but because of circumstances, they managed to find Ben managed to find the substance that pretty much gave him the powers in the first place, caused him to lose it, tricks him to get the powers back, and then wackiness happens from there. Now, overall, I actually did enjoy this series. I enjoyed this final season as well too. It had a bittersweet ending, but at the same time, it also has a lot of problems because it felt rushed a lot, and a lot of things happening here just to happen so it can move things along. So it wasn't really quite explained why it just happened. So it is what it is. You just got to go with it. Like the whole thing is, you have Ben, and he meets this girl named Jennifer, who he puts everybody puts all the people put to save her for a reason, because she put to save her. That's the mission. And then you find out that she's part of the clearance or whatever. And if Ben and her get together, they'll call it the apocalypse. Why? I don't know. What caused them? What is her powers to make this happen in the first place? They don't really explain that really, so you don't really know. And also, why was she? Why was she? Why did they find her when they found her? I don't know. What's the connection she has with Ben? Beats me. They both Asian. That's pretty much it. So I was like, okay, I guess, sure, okie dokie. So like a lot of things just happen in here, and you just gotta go with it because they don't really explain anything. So you just gotta say, okay, I guess. Does it make sense? Like they don't have powers. then they get their powers back, but their powers are different. And you have Lila. She originally had the power to. She's a copycat. Whatever powers you have, she faces you. Now she has your power. But here she get her powers back, and she just has laser eyes. Why? I don't know. It's funny, I guess. But then towards the end, her powers come back. She can mimic everybody again. So I just how did that happen? Let's go with it. It's like, okay, fine. Luther doesn't have any powers in this world. Then he gets his powers back, but he gets his ape form back. It doesn't make any sense because the ape form was not part of his actual powers. He'll just be super strong again, back in his original body. So why do he get the ape form? Because it's funny. Oh, okay, sure. And yeah, like I said, a lot of things just happen just to happen. But it's fine, I guess. Because the way the thing is explained is for them to. I don't want to get into going into the I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it yet, but something has to happen for them for the world to end. But at the same time, if they didn't get what they're supposed to get the first time, would the world still end or would it not end? Or would it still just stay wrong and they just be set in this messed up world forever? I don't know. It's like this. Like I said, a lot of things had this happen just to happen, which is like this. Okay, which is not good storytelling at all. Because it felt like they're trying to get to the ending so badly that it just said, forget it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the small details. Let's go with it. I just, fine. Yeah. The acting on the show wasn't bad. And some of the stories and watching the family, dysfunctional, it has the funny moments in here I really did enjoy as well too. The new bad guys in here, who played by Nick Offerman and Megan Manal, I actually did enjoy them, actually part of the thing as well too. And watching and 5, he's always been my favorite character out of the whole entire crew. Man, he does get his powers back, but his powers work differently here. And seeing how it worked here was also very interesting. Like a lot of interesting things happening here, and with the stories being told like this, And even though I don't like love triangles at all, I was enjoying the story between Diego, 5, and Lila, and it kind of made sense the way it went to at the same time. Also messed up at the same time as well too. Even though I don't really like love triangles at all, I don't really enjoy them at all. But this was so. But in this way, it was kind of done. It made me kind of interested and kind of curious to see where it would go. Even though I didn't like it, at the time I saw it come. I said, "No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this." I said, "Oh, okay, we're doing this. Well, let's see where this goes." Yeah, but this is kind of messed up and kind of messy. Oh. Also kind of ironic at the same time as well too. I know it's really messed up, but like I said, like it has humor to it as always. It's still wacky and over the top like it usually is. It still has that feeling tone. Just like I said, this thing like I said before, there's a lot of things that's happened just to happen. But overall, I still did enjoy it. I even recommend it, so check it out for yourself. You might not like it. You might say this thing sucks. And I understand. I understand that as well. You might say you might enjoy it. I get that too. I'm right in the middle. I see both sides. But even though it had a lot of flaws to it, I still have fun watching it. But I give this series a grade. I had to give it like a C minus. No, I give it a C. I give it a solid C. Maybe a C minus. I think a C. I think that'd be the right choice. Yeah, a C minus. Yeah, but even though it had, like I said, I still enjoyed it. It's kind of sad it had to end. I feel like this thing if it had more episodes to it, it could have explained things a little bit more, made things a little more clear, get better understanding on the why things happen. Just have things just happen, so we can get to the ending. So it is what it is. Like I even though you had Nick Offerman and Megan Mahali, their characters, I don't quite exactly know what their purpose actually was and what part they actually played to make things happen in the first place. What was their goal really? Because they didn't really do anything to make nothing happen. So do we really need them really? Because it's going to happen regardless of them there being there or not there. They're just they're there for comic relief, and I don't know what they had to do in a bigger picture. So like this, the bad guys was there, but they didn't have no purpose or point to them really at all. So that was kind of weird too. But oh well, it is what it is. But even though that was the case, I still did enjoy the performances. So like I said, this show had a lot of weird things to it. It gave me things I did like, but at the same time, well, it could have been great, but you messed that part up right here. I'm like, oh well, it is what it is. But leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this season of the Umbrella Academy. Like, do you agree with me? Do you think this season felt rushed to get to the end? Did a lot of things happen to you that make any sense to you at all, or did you just enjoy it and just have fun watching it? Because I had both. So like, leave your comments down below. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection to my social media. You want to follow me there? I really do appreciate it. Also to my store, but I still think with shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. This is one of my shirts right here. This is my Archangel Rabbit shirt right here. Many others as well. See some stuff about stuff. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.